What's up, everybody? This is the Retro Matador. My name is Retro,
And I'm Matador Gabe.
and today we have our discussion of the trailer of Godzilla versus King Kong.
Oh yeah, I've been
Oh yeah,
waiting for this for so long. This is the ultimate KAIJU showdown, or here in America, the Titan showdown. Um, yeah, this is something that has been building and brooding for many years, and we're finally getting it. And we just got our first trailer look at it, and I'm hyped.
definitely, man. Like this movie has been pushed off for I feel 2 years now. The first Godzilla came out in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. I saw that one in theaters. Then after that, Skull Island came out about 2016, 2017. And then we got King of Monsters, which actually me and Matador saw in theaters together in IMAX. Amazing movie to see in IMAX. That one came out in 2019, late 2019.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super awesome. I remember, we were on our run before this pandemic started, and we were just at the theaters almost every weekend or every week. Um, and we were watching a superhero movie
Shazam.
with the kids. There you go,
Yeah.
Shazam. And we were watching that in the IMAX. And then the trailer for King of Monsters came out and it debuted. Oh my goodness. You talk about, like, I was ready to watch Godzilla King of Monsters right there then. Like, that trailer was epic.
Yeah.
And that movie was amazing. I love King of Monsters. I think they really did a service for us. Anybody who has followed Godzilla on this journey, we know the first movie was aight. Um,
Let them fight.
yeah, it had its moments, but it definitely peaked on the King of Monsters, right?
uh Skull Island is definitely really good.
No, yeah, it
Um
did. I'm talking about Godzilla.
yeah,
So like,
Godzilla storyline of it.
yes, the MonsterVerse. That's what I was gonna say. Like, Godzilla introduced us back to the original OG Godzilla, not the Matthew.
Doritos Godzilla from 2000s.
Matthew Broderick was the best part of a Godzilla movie, and that says all you need to know. Because I love Matthew Broderick, but I don't care for Godzilla in that movie. Anyway, um, the main idea though, Godzilla. We get the real version here in America. The story was kind of weak for that first movie. There were some interesting parts, but the it really wasn't all that. Then you get Kong Skull Island, the second entry to this MonsterVerse, and I don't know how they promoted it as far as like being a part of the MonsterVerse at that point, but you get a new version of King Kong. I loved the 2004 Peter Jackson King Kong. Is one of my favorite movies. Um, and this one was just like a new take on it. It was awesome. Loved the Skull Island. Loved that he's fighting against, more kaiju stuff. And, I think they did a really good job building the character. And then they started to tease, like, what if he fights Godzilla? Because we've already had a movie like that. And it was, like, almost dismissed because it's like, he's actually kind of small
Well,
compared
yeah,
to
he was
Godzilla.
he was a baby in Skull Island. They you do see his parents skeletons in the battlefield from when they fight the skull crawlers, scroll crawlers. You see his parents skeletons, and they're huge compared to he can walk through them. So he will grow ultimately. We do see him in this trailer. He's grown and he's big and he's ready to fight. And like you said, they have been teasing this war. And I mean, I'm just letting you know now. You've been talking about Godzilla, but you disrespected my boy Kong. So hashtag Team Kong. Retro is definitely in that mix. You know, if you haven't seen the trailer, you need to watch it because I'm telling you, he's gonna smash down on Godzilla.
Man, see, that's what I love about this movie. Is a versus movie. We always get these epic showdowns that we want to see. You know, Jason versus Freddy, and now you get Kong versus Godzilla, and then we get it in an updated version. Yeah, your team Kong, and I love King Kong. Like I said, that's one of my favorite movies. But Team Godzilla, baby, we're all the way. We are top of the mountain. We are the apex being on Earth. This is our planet. And we
All
finished off King of Monsters showing that he is the King of Monsters. King Kong is King Kong. But Godzilla, all them kaiju bowed down to him when he defeated Ghidorah because he is the King of Monsters.
Well, I'm gonna let you know right now that in this movie, Kong will officially get his name King Kong because he's just called Kong right now. So again, these are two kings coming against each other. Okay. And also, let me talk some smack about Godzilla real quick. All right. He got these small hands and this big head. What is he gonna do in this fight? What is he gonna do in this fight? Okay. Kong got them hands, dog. He gonna put them he gonna put them paws, the monkey paws.
So first of all, Godzilla, that's a misconception. He is not a T Rex.
I understand.
He does not have baby arms. Look at Godzilla when he's gonna have his full ass swing. He's got that.
Nah, not
Look
like Kong.
look at it. You just yes, it's not proportional because Godzilla is a giant, almost like a giant rock lizard. He's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool things that the trailer brought. I think, we're getting teased real hard that there may be other elements behind it, but
Mhm.
I really like the way that they're setting this up. Like somehow, after King of Monsters, something is making Godzilla the villain
Yeah.
of this movie. And so far, in the MonsterVerse anyway, Godzilla has not really done anything against humans. He
Mm-mm.
hasn't done anything. Even in the
He's
first movie,
protected him.
they're super scared of him, but
Mhm.
he's constantly just like kind of like the anti-hero because yeah, he's causing destruction, but he's always stopping whatever's really trying to mess everything up. And then
Yeah.
in King of Monsters the same thing. Like here's this creature Ghidorah that comes from another planet and is just trying to take over because stupid humans want to let him out. And then Godzilla got to control the situation. And we finish with that. We have no reason for Godzilla to be the villain. But I think if you're going to tell a story of a versus, like you can't have two good guys go against each other. You have to have a reason for King Kong to be upset.
Yeah.
And
And
uh,
definitely, I think I agree with you because Kong will not fight unless he's upset. We can, like you said, refer back to Kong Skull Island when he hurt those soldiers at first. He hurt them because they showed up on Skull Island and dropped bombs on his island. So he wrecked shop on them. But then toward at the end of the movie, he fought for them because they were fighting for him. So there, like you said, there has to be a reason why Godzilla's angry, and Kong's not gonna let Godzilla be angry and destroy because he's angry. So I feel like it's someone's gonna come in the middle of them, but it's a very big misunderstanding. But Kong do gotta somebody if no one's gonna step up to Godzilla, who else will? If
yeah,
he's acting up.
yeah. I mean, you see it. All the other kaiju's are afraid of Godzilla at this point because he's their apex. Like
Yeah,
he's the master. But Kong wasn't big then, or he was there, but he was on Skull Island still,
yeah,
right? And so like when all the kaiju crossed the world to be next to Godzilla, after him and Ghidorah drew them into him, you have Kong like I don't give a fuck about that. Like now people are bringing him, and I mean it seems like they're just like we need to stop Godzilla, and we know that there's this other kaiju who could probably do it. So we're gonna bring him in, and they have the catalyst at least for I can see like controlling King Kong, the little girl, being able to communicate. It reminds me of the Orca, like
Yeah.
functionality. Like they destroyed it, but here's like a humanistic version because we know at least from history of Kong, he always has like he's this giant creature, but he always like falls in love with like a person.
Humans. Yeah, a person or a tribe. Yeah.
Right, and he has a big heart and compares, you can compare all of those movies and say, well, he'll do anything to protect that person
Yeah.
for sure. Like he might see other people as friendly, but like that one person, you fuck him up, that's it. It's it. So I don't know if they finna kill the little girl or
Nah, nah.
hey, we've seen it more often in these current movies. Little kids, they're not protected
Fair game.
anymore. But I think at least to get them to fight, they're gonna make Godzilla look like they kill her or hurt her or something. That's gonna be like, hey, you crossed the line. Now we gotta go.
Whoa. So it's gonna like, wow, that'll be a crazy battle. So even if they had to team up at the end of the day, like they're still gonna low key be that beef at the end of the day.
Yeah. So I mean,
Wow.
I think the trailer did a whole bunch of stuff. That the first trailer, if you go back and watch the original Godzilla trailer, the 2014 one, they set it up like he's the villain for sure, like in the movie, like everything, the cuts, it was all set up for Godzilla to be the villain. We didn't really even know about the other kaiju, the
Yeah.
Muto, and that could be what's happening here. We could be getting set up to make us think that Godzilla is the villain. Um, and we know that maybe something else is coming, but I think like even they might have gone overboard on it. So maybe like we do see them fight, but I don't think like ultimately Godzilla's even trashing stuff. That's why I feel like the little girl has to be like there
Yeah.
as that reason for him to fight. So like the trailer kind of makes you feel like, oh well, Godzilla's wrecking up the earth for some reason, knocking cities down, and now here comes King Kong going tear him up. But I think it had to go a little further. So that's where I think of when I'm looking at that.
I mean, I definitely agree, but I definitely want to say hashtag Team Kong. He's gonna whoop Godzilla's butt. We gonna keep this argument going, but we just wanted to give a little bit of discussion about how we felt about the trailer and what we think is gonna come out for this movie. It actually drops in theaters on March 31st and on HBO Max at the same time. So make sure you guys check that movie out and come back for our review. Now, Matador, you want to take us out?
Yeah, definitely hit us up on here. Tell us, are you hashtag Team Retro, hashtag, oh, sorry, hashtag Team Kong, hashtag Team Godzilla. Where's your allegiance lie? Who's going to be the winner? Let's not have the 1962 clash ending where we don't really know who won. Let's have a real winner. You decide. Catch y'all on the flip.